You're listening to the Swish Edition because you have nothing better to do.
So, Scott, inane online articles are now the lifeblood of the internet. And I'm sure you've seen it, right? From everything from a ranking of all Jersey Mike's sandwiches. You know, we have to talk about Jersey Mike's because we love it. To a review of every marinara sauce that exists in your local grocery store, to taste testing Dolly Parton's latest, to-go Taco Bell order. These content creators know what they're doing. Because this kind of stuff gets major clicks because everyone has an opinion, and everybody wants to chime in and add their 2 cents. So I have noticed that too. And I click on something and I'm like, do I really care what this person thinks the top 5 Jersey Mike sandwiches are? Because I know what my favorite is. And it's, but I think sometimes it does influence you, and maybe even in subtle ways that you're not even aware of. And the next time you're at Jersey Mike's, you're like, oh, should I try the super Italian or whatever?
And if nothing else, it gets you to go to Jersey Mike's that day for lunch, right?
Which, it's insidious. It's insidious.
These people know what they're doing. And every
They
time
sure
you
do.
click on their stupid articles and every time you leave a comment on them, their numbers go up and they make more money.
Yes. And even if you comment just to say, you're a horrible person that you have this opinion and I'm not following you, you've just made them some more money. Because even the controversy, it's like that whole thing of there's no such thing as bad press.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
well, the number 1 Jersey Mike sandwich, hands down, can't ever convince me otherwise, is the number 7, which is their OG turkey and provolone. Except.
Do you change it?
Yes. If we're in the store, then we ask them to add salami, which adds a little bit of saltiness to it, which is so good. Nice. But if you order on the app, there's no option to add salami. So usually on the app, we add bacon.
So if you add salami or bacon to the turkey provolone, is there an upcharge for that?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yes. But on the app, there's just no way to select specifically salami.
So, Kristen, this changes everything because we had this conversation in season 15 of the show. You were telling me how wonderful the turkey and provolone was, but you never mentioned that you added salami and bacon.
So it's delicious by itself.
No, it wasn't. I thought it was blah because I went out and bought the turkey provolone after your recommendation, and I was like, Dale, this is bleh.
It's not bleh. You know why? Because there's something magical about Jersey Mike's turkey. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they do. I hope it's not like, it's probably really bad for you. It's probably like triple processed and probably has whatever, but it's so tender. And I hate to say this, but I do not like a turkey sandwich with real turkey. I want processed, thinly sliced deli turkey. I don't want dry ass regular turkey.
It's so funny that you say that because we literally, we're always struggling to figure out what to have for dinner. It's like, cause we have the 5 things that we make all the friggin' time. And then every now and then I try to, I have a whole stack of recipes over here. I'm trying to come up with new things, try new things. We tried something new on Monday night, which was a total failure. And I ripped up the thing and I threw it away. And I said, I'm never making that again. But last week I asked Dale, what do you want for dinner? I'm going to the store. And he's like, how about Thanksgiving dinner?
Ugh.
It was so you're an idiot,
gross.
Kristen.
I'm not an idiot. Turkey is dry and boring and stupid. I don't know why anyone eats it.
You put gravy on it.
It's just ugh.
Anyway, I went to the store.
Give me a roasted chicken any day of the week.
Can I finish my damn story?
I don't know. You have a wrong opinion, but go ahead.
So Dale's like, go find one of those butterball boneless turkey breasts, right?
The worst.
Well, they're
the
really
worst.
They're really hard to find in September.
Who wants to eat the turkey breast? It's the driest part of the bird. You are a moron. That is the worst part of the turkey.
You are a stupid bitch. What is wrong with you? Can I get through this, please?
You couldn't be more wrong, but keep going.
It was moist and delightful. But I found one. I had to ask the butcher. He
Disgusting.
said, we got him in back. But guess what happened? He gave it to me, and it was hard as your mother's head. I mean, it was rock solid frozen.
It was frozen.
So we couldn't have it for 3 days. But guess
You
what?
should have given up right then.
But guess
That
what
was
it
a
said?
sign.
So we waited a couple days for it to thaw out, right? In the refrigerator, not on the counter, because that would have been a disaster. But then I'm looking at how to cook it, right? And it says right on it, can cook from frozen. So we could have had the damn Thanksgiving dinner on the day we were supposed to have it.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
So we had mashed potatoes, gravy, the turkey.
I like the mashed potatoes and gravy.
I had canned cranberry sauce left over from Thanksgiving, and it was still good. I checked the date. We had green beans.
Still in the can, you mean?
It was in a Tupperware.
It was green instead of red, but who cares?
Oh my God, that was so funny. Do you know, it's so funny when Dale and I are cleaning up from dinner. I usually make dinner and he cleans up, but I help a little bit. And I'm like, here, I'm going to put these leftovers in this Tupperware. I'll throw it away next week.
That's how God intended it to be. You can't just clean up and throw things in the trash. That's
so
sacrilegious. You have to put it in your refrigerator and throw it out later.
All right. Well,
that's how everyone does
it. Should we get back to the story? We're
going to disagree on the next one. Oh, sorry.
Well,
you need to say what your favorite.
My favorite Jersey Mike sandwich is the 13, the original, the Italian original. So, okay, we can.
I don't think I've ever had that one, but I think Rob likes the Italian.
It's really super good. It's super good. Yeah, but you want to eat it right away because they put so much oil on it that the bread gets all soggy. Yeah, so good.
I think maybe I want Jersey Mike's for lunch today.
We had it on Monday.
We disagree on the next one, so I don't even know if it's worth talking about this because you clearly don't know what the hell you're talking about. The best jarred marinara pasta sauce in the grocery store is clearly, I don't know how the hell you're supposed to say it. It's either, I think I've always called it Rouse. Some people say Rayo's. I've always called it Rouse. It's the most natural one. It doesn't have, it has the least amount of sugar. It's just chef's kiss.
Well, and as usual, Kristen's completely wrong about this. The answer is Mazzetta. I've tried them all, and Mazzetta is amazing. I love it. It's okay. I posted about this, and you immediately chimed in. I put a
saying you're wrong because you are.
This.
Yes, yeah. I recall. But your sister thinks you're wrong as well.
Anyone who picks, what's the one that ragu? If anyone picks ragu, you're really wrong.
Ragu or the Prego.
Yeah, horrible. But I was eating Newman's Own for years, and I also liked Classico for years, but Mazzetta is clearly the best. You know what's really the best?
Well, I think I did like Classico before there was Rouse.
We all know what the best is when you make it.
What?
Make it from scratch at home.
Oh, yeah, but that takes too much friggin' time. Who has time for that?
You make up a batch and then you freeze them in batches. Yeah, you just...
Yes, true, but you don't always have time to do that. And Rouse is a great alternative.
Yeah. All right, what else you got?
The best item do you want to talk about Taco Bell? I heard something about Taco Bell. They're bringing back like their decades menu. Yeah. And so some of these old school things that we used to like back in the 80s and the early 90s are coming back. But hands down, for me, Mexican pizza every day of the week, twice on Sunday. I love a Mexican pizza.
What is Dolly's order?
She gets Mexican pizza, soft taco supreme, a side of rice and beans, and mild hot sauce. That is like my kind of order.
I could
go for that verbatim.
There was a rice and beans side, so
yes,
that's interesting.
Max has gotten that before. Yep.
I do like the soft taco supreme. I always do supreme because that means they add the
sour cream
to it.
Yeah.
I like the steak soft taco. It's a little more money for steak, but it's really good. I love the chalupa supreme because I like the chalupa breading, whatever that's called. And then I think
it's like a thicker flour tortilla that's sort of bubbly or something.
Yeah, exactly that. And I also liked cinnamon twists. I love those as a little dessert. I haven't been to Taco Bell in probably not even this calendar year, so maybe that's...
Yeah, I think we've been maybe 3 times in the 7 years that Max has been alive.
Guess what's a bad time to go to Taco Bell? When you're on a road trip.
Why?
Speaking of restaurant chains, Kristen, they're now getting political, which is so crazy.
Of course they are.
I know. I wrote this down weeks and weeks ago because it was a major summer story when it comes to national chain restaurants.
It's still a story. This was on the Today Show this morning.
We're talking about Cracker Barrel, Old Country Store, of course. They tried to modernize and change their logo and update their stores and their restaurants, remodeling their restaurants, and wow, did it not work.
Everybody lost their mind.
Even Trump weighed in, saying that they were trying to erase tradition. Their stock fell 15% in the first day that they made this announcement that they were taking the old man in the barrel off their logo.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Did the CEO get ousted over this?
I don't know if
she's
still there. But she came up with this plan to spend $700 million to attract a younger demographic. Guess what? Cracker Barrel doesn't need a younger demographic. They need to keep the people they already have. I mean, we love it. I would tell you that we probably get Cracker Barrel at least once a month, but we usually get it delivered.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we usually get it delivered. I can't remember the last time we were in the restaurant. Probably sometime this year. But yeah, we love it. There's one just about 3 miles down the road.
That completely shocks me. I would never in a million years have pegged you for a regular customer of Cracker Barrel.
Love it.
That seems so lowbrow for you.
Have you had their loaded tots? Oh, it's like heaven in a tot.
Can't think of how long it's been since I was there.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so good. Anyway, the stores have decided not to change anything. They're putting everything back. They're literally not going to renovate any more of the restaurants. They're not going to change the stuff you can buy in the store. They're not going to change the logo. They're going to keep all the things that people like to eat on the menu and stop experimenting with healthy shit.
It's a classic.
The way it is.
Yeah. It's a classic case of if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Nostalgia is booming right now. Everyone is nostalgic for nostalgia and the old things, right? Like you.
I mean, they weren't circling. That wasn't very nice. They weren't circling the drain. It's not like this was a last ditch effort to save the company from bankruptcy or something. Like, what were they thinking?
What does this remind you of, Kristen? It reminds me of when Coke got rid of
new Coke and old Coke.
Why do you try to fix what's not broken?
Yeah.
So stupid. I've been saying it for years. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
People are idiots. Well, we know that. Most people are idiots.
Well, speaking of idiots, I don't know why there's a market for this, Scott. I'll never understand it. But KFC is at it again. And they have now an original line of Jellybeans. You guessed it, that are flavored like savory things, which is repugnant and repulsive in every way. They've teamed up with a company called Frankfurt Candy, and they have flavors such as fried chicken, sweet corn, and gravy. Puke aroma. Unlike most of the times that we've told you about these limited edition collaborations that are happening, these are going to be arriving in time for Easter 2026. You have something to look forward to. Put it on your calendar. You can't taste these now. You got to put it on your calendar and come back to it next year.
This is why I'm excited about this. Not because I want to have them. Not that I want to try them. But here's one of the first times that we've been doing this show when we've talked about something that we can actually get. Because usually by the time I talk about it, like the Doritos flavored bourbon, it's sold out. So
is that a thing? That's not a thing.
It was a thing. It
flavored like bourbon?
Bourbon flavored. No, Doritos flavored bourbon. Yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the reverse. A chip that was supposed to taste like bourbon, which makes zero sense.
No, the opposite.
A bourbon that tastes like a chip makes a little more sense.
It's also disgusting.
Gross.
Anyway, so I'm going to put something on my calendar and remind myself to buy these so that we can taste them on the show for our special Easter special that we're planning to do.
Okay. That'll be the highlight of our Easter show.
KFC has done a lot of this, haven't they?
They have. They did the candles. They did the disgusting toothpaste. Yes, perfume. Why would you want to smell like a piece of fried chicken? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Yeah. I mean, I love fried chicken as much as the next person, but I don't want to smell like it. I don't want a candle that smells like it. I don't want to brush my teeth with a chicken drumstick.
What about
I don't want to wear Crocs that look like chicken drumsticks.
No, they didn't look like chicken drumsticks, but they had the little KFC tokens all
Gibbets,
over.
Gibbets,
or whatever they're called. Melissa knows all about it. I don't know if she bought them, but she loves her Crocs.
Yeah. I mean, I understand wanting a gibbet for something that, like, if you're a huge KFC fan, I don't know. I can't think of a food that I'd want a gibbet for. Is this real? A gaming console that keeps chicken warm while you're playing video games? That's a real thing.
They did that. Yep. They did that. They did a collab with a gaming company, and it would keep your chicken warm while you were playing.
That is the silliest thing I ever heard.
Yeah. No, the silliest
microwaves are for.
The silliest thing is the last thing on the list.
A movie starring Mario Lopez that's about chicken?
About KFC. Yeah. It was a real thing. We talked about it on the show, probably before you joined.
That was before my time.
A while ago. Yeah. Did you want to talk about Shake Shack, or are we not talking about that today?
I don't see anything about Shake Shack.
It's right about the Jellybeans. I just thought we might talk about that. We don't have to. Everybody loves Shake Shack, right?
Yes, Shake Shack.
I
love Shake Shack. Yeah. I love Shake Shack as much as the next person. And we've had this conversation recently because we went to California earlier this summer, and we took Max to In-N-Out, which is like a thing if you're from California. And he was like, okay, it's good, but it's still not as good as Five Guys. But we had this big discussion about the cost of fast food, fast casual. I don't know where it all fits in. And we were talking about Shake Shack, but we went there, and the point was driven home about the value that you get for your money. We went to Shake Shack yesterday in the Reston Town Center because yesterday on the 4th week of school was a student holiday for some bananas reason. So my 7-year-old was home from school. And my husband had to work in the office, one of his 2 required days to be in office. And don't get me started on stupid return to office policies.
This is a long story to get to.
I know, but we went to have lunch with him, and it's a nice, Reston Town Center is a nice shopping center, and the Shake Shack is very modern, and it was a nice experience. The atmosphere is great, but it's still a burger. It was $73 for 3 burgers, 3 fries, and 3 non-alcoholic drinks. That is outrageous. It's outrageous. And what I wanted to do before the show, I wanted to look up and see if by any chance they're charging more at this Shake Shack location than other Shake Shack locations because it's in the town center. But I forgot.
That's $24 a person.
That's just, it's a good burger, but that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, America needs to readjust these prices. It's crazy. Who can afford to go to Shake Shack?
And Rob said something like, I know, but I don't mind paying for quality. It's clearly a huge step above like a McDonald's or a Burger King, but nonetheless,
I know.
I don't, it's crazy that that's sustainable for them.
I've had Shake Shack a couple times this calendar year, but guess what? I didn't pay for them because they have them available at the hockey game, the Golden Knights games in the MGM suite. They literally have them as a caterer.
Do you know why that surprises me? Is because part of Shake Shack's shtick is that they cook every single order to order. They don't pre-make burgers and have them just laying on the grill to slap on sandwiches.
Well, and that's a lie because they do catering. So they don't make every single one to order.
It surprises me that they do catering because that's part of their thing.
They put them under a heat lamp and they're in one of those little bags and they taste just as good as when you get them at the store.
It's good. It was very good.
I love their crinky fries.
I don't
That's
like
so
a
good.
crinkle fry. I'm not a fan of crinkle fries. I like
Just
thin shoestring French fries.
This is
Nobody
number
wants a crinkle fry.
854. Why Kristen's wrong about everything,
Nope.
but that's
I
okay.
am I'm clearly right. Do you know the first time I ever had Shake Shack was
Nope.
when
Nobody cares.
you will, because it was when you were downtown when you had Avenue Jack and I came to visit you and we walked across the street and had Shake Shack and I'd never even heard of it before.
Avenue Jack was my upscale casual men's clothing store, which won awards in Washington, D.C. that I owned. Yeah. With Dale.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Anyway, Kristen, we gotta go. I'll be dreaming about fried chicken and Mario Lopez. And,
Now I can't decide whether to have fried chicken or Jersey Mike's for lunch. I don't know. It's a toss-up.
Tell us tomorrow, okay? We'll be back tomorrow. It's Friday. It's our last show of the week.
Woohoo!
We'll see you then.
Okay, bye.
The Swish Edition is a production of Bethwick Media, LLC. Learn more about the show at swishedition.com. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a review on your favorite podcast app or site. But only if you like us.